Nola, we up. Pels are hot, Saints are hot, and Brock and I are gonna dive into it. As you see, Brock's feeling festive today. We're all feeling
Merry
festive.
Christmas,
Christmas
everybody.
right around the corner. Merry Christmas, Brock. How we feeling on this great, amazing?
Oh
What
my
is today?
gosh.
Tuesday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
2 days before Christmas, and Christmas came early with the Pelicans and Saints.
Christmas
I
came
mean,
early.
yeah, it's been awesome. Welcome back, everyone. Episode 82, like Connor said. This pod is obviously brought to you by Mercado.
Coming soon. 3750 Williams Boulevard, 70065. Something's coming soon, guaranteed.
Welcome. We're gonna reach out to our guys over there. We're gonna have something coming after maybe the turn of the new year or after Christmas.
I
We'll figure
promise,
something
Gianni.
out.
I promise, Gianni.
Yeah, yes. But yeah, let's get into it. The Pelicans,
Dude,
last night, just a fantastic game to watch. Even though it didn't look too good. First quarter, it was weird. They came out looking fantastic. Then they slowed down the second two quarters, and then the fourth quarter they turned it on again.
yeah.
I mean,
Well
this
said.
team is finding ways to win night in, night out. Even though it's against people saying bad teams, but they're taking care of business against the bad teams.
You say bad teams. I mean, we beat Houston. I mean, Dallas.
Yeah,
Look, Dallas, the reason they're so low in the standings is because of the injuries. Davis hasn't been
yeah.
playing most of the year. If AD's playing, I mean, Dallas is a top dog in the Western Conference, and the Pelicans
Mhm.
just beat them. The
Yeah, I mean, we
Pelicans
saw
beat
that.
them, like you said, Brock, playing bad basketball. I mean, they
Hmm.
started off super hot, and then, dude, so they started off 1 for 1 from three. Um, it eludes. Oh, Herb. Herb made the first three of the game, and then
Oh my God, it was
we
bad
went
after
one
that.
for 16 or 1 for 17. Sorry, after that we started 2 for 18 from the three. Um, and then finally it started to get rolling. Made some huge stops. Um, towards the end, and my God, was it electric?
Hmm.
Brock, I
Oh
need you
man,
to talk real quick. I gotta plug my laptop in.
got it. But yeah, this Pelicans
Working.
team, they showed that was quick. They showed even though they could make their shots from beyond the arc, they were able to keep it close in the paint. Even though a guy like Trey Murphy, who's been awesome in the paint this year, had a down game, but other guys stepped up. Sadiq Bey, I mean, legitimately, Sadiq Bey is playing like an all-star right now. He's not going to get it because it's a fan vote thing and it's stupid, but like you could legitimately make a case for him being an all-star. Um,
He's
Zion, we
been
saw him
awesome.
close.
Sadiq Bey has been awesome.
Yes, Zion showed that the closing factor that a franchise guy should have.
Mhm.
Jordan Poole, even though he was playing god awful in the first part of the first half of the game, he stepped up in the end of the game, and that's just the veteran presence this team has.
Jordan Poole made some. Jordan Poole is so talented. He just makes some questionable plays. My God, his
Yeah,
IQ is questionable sometimes.
yeah. The end of
But
the game, I think he was. I mean, I don't understand why we were shooting the ball so
him
early
and
in the shot
Trey and
clock.
Sadiq, I don't know what we were
It was
doing.
bad. They made it
But
interesting at the end.
but the Pelicans 100% belong. Like they belong. My God, when this team's healthy, they are 100% a top 8 team in the Western Conference. Um Obviously they still have some ground to make up, Brock, but it's not as
Mhm.
much as you would think. They're only 4.5 games out of the
No,
play-in.
that's
Four
the
and a half.
beauty of the playing. I mean,
Was that?
The Pelicans are playing merchants. I mean,
Yeah, no, for real.
like
But I,
just.
I do think they can get there, and I think they belong 100%. Like you said, they have veterans like Sadiq Bey, Jordan Poole, Zion. I mean, they
Mhm.
all have been doing well. Sadiq Bey really has been the guy keeping the Pelicans afloat. Yesterday, you saw Trey Murphy not really even do too much, and
Mhm.
you had other guys step up when you needed them to, like Sadiq. Dude, Zion off the bench. I really love
It's
what Borrego's been doing. And then
undefeated since that's
they're
happened.
undefeated with Zion coming off the bench. And then the one thing, uh, I'm needing to go look back at this, but if you watch the game, AD was unstoppable. He
Oh
was
my God.
unstoppable on the glass,
In the first
just
half, I'll
scoring
say.
the ball. And the Pelicans had no answer for him
Mm.
until late or midway through the fourth quarter. That's when everything changed. That's when we started getting stops. And I think it was he switched Sadiq Bey onto AD as the primary defender, and then they would double team whenever AD got the ball because it's impossible to get deny a guy like Anthony Davis who's 7'1", 7'2". It's
Yeah.
impossible to not to deny him the ball. Um, One guy I don't understand why he didn't get any run in this game was Yves Missi. I mean, he's your first
Yeah.
round
That
pick
was
last year. You're struggling with size, with rebounds. You would think a guy like him would be just an insert, an obvious insert. Maybe Borrego knew some we didn't. Maybe. they were saving him for tonight's game against the Cavaliers, who run two big lineups. So I don't know.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
see. Um, but Pelicans are it's awesome. Yesterday I was in the blender and you haven't seen the crowd that into a game in a while, and I'm just glad we finally have something. We have something
right.
here.
Agreed.
Derek Queen had 19, 10, and 8 yesterday or something like that. Like everything is looking up right now for this franchise, and they're gonna have some good questions, or they're gonna have some good problems to face if that makes any sense. Like coming up, the trade deadline. I mean, Sadiq Bey has boosted his trade value to probably a first round pick and then some. But would you want to trade Sadiq Bey?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, I
No,
wouldn't. Because you don't have,
that's
I mean, unless you could get an unprotected first round pick for this year, I wouldn't trade Sadiq Bey.
no. And that question came up last night. Actually, I was talking to my dad. What like when DeJounte Murray eventually comes back? Because it is soon. I think it's the turn of the new year. He should be coming
Yeah,
back.
something like that.
Whose minutes get taken away? And the name that got thrown around, which would suck, is Jose Alvarado because he just brings so much of a spark.
You can't, like, that's the thing though. You can't
I
take out Jose because he's so vital.
I don't
Like
know whose
yesterday,
minutes get cut out. Like I really don't.
yesterday he came in, made two huge threes.
Hmm.
Like, you're right. It's a good problem to have if you think about it.
Yeah,
There's too many people. And
yeah,
like you said, I mean, the Pelicans have just been taking care of business. Schedule lightened
yeah.
up, and they finally have been winning some games.
I'm very curious to see what this team looks like with DeJounte Murray. 'Cause that
Yeah.
means, I mean, a guy like Jeremiah Fears will come off the bench, maybe.
Yep.
Him and Jordan Poole, it's gonna be fun to see.
Or
Um,
maybe do this. Just ride with the five we have now, and then just create the best bench unit of all time with
oh my
DeJounte,
gosh.
Zion,
Yeah,
Carlo.
Antonio Daniels said this last night that like the luxury of having Zion and Jordan Poole coming off the bench is like when they bring them in, the other team's second unit comes in against
Yep.
those two who are like starting caliber players in the NBA. So that's the big advantage the Pelicans have had. I don't understand why a guy like Carlo Metkovic is getting this many minutes over Ease Misi
He's getting a
when
ton of
we
minutes.
when we have it. Now it's probably because of the back-to-back. But even like recently, he hadn't been playing much. A guy like Jordan Hawkins hasn't been playing. I'd fully expect him to get traded.
Yeah.
I don't see him playing on this team much longer. Kevon Looney is just absolutely useless. I mean, one of the worst signings we've had in
Yeah.
recent memory. Um,
But
now that
that's
is,
testament to Derek Queen, really.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's big shout out to him. And I think DeAndre Jordan is what the Pelicans wanted Kevon Looney to be, like that veteran coach presence. But he just hadn't been doing that.
No, DeAndre Jordan's been awesome, bro.
Oh my God, it's like cool to see like
It's
a
so
vet
cool
like
to see.
that. Whenever
Yeah.
time they come off the court and he's going to teach them every time. It's just kind of cool to see.
It's awesome.
Um,
It's great for the development too. Like I
oh
mean,
yeah,
you've seen like I vividly remember. Do you remember the clip of DeAndre Jordan like telling Derek Queen to like stand up in his post game
hmm,
interview?
yep.
That was when Derek Queen. That's when his stat line was 12 and like 7.
I think it was like 12, 8, and 7 or something like that. He
That's
said
what I'm saying.
stand
Like
up,
we're
bro.
getting like 35 bombs from Derek Queen now.
Hmm.
So you've
Crazy.
already seen like the progress is evident. It's just
Yeah,
been awesome to see. And
agree.
dare I say it, same could be said about the Who Dats.
Yeah, one quick thing before we get to the Saints. Last thing, do you think Zion plays on a back-to-back tonight?
I do. I do.
Okay,
Because we
I
have the day
think
off tomorrow and the next couple of days. So I think he does
yeah,
play.
maybe he's trying to prove something like how the times have changed, the culture's changing.
The
Um,
culture's changing 100%.
yeah, I think the Pelicans need to hire James Borrego full time. Maybe not right this second, but you need to do it before his price goes up and other teams
That's
try
what
to
I was
take him
calling
away.
for them to do.
Yeah,
I've been wanting them to sign Borrego ever since we fired
so
Willie.
I
But
would do it right this second. Like you have to see consistency, but like if they keep playing like this,
put it
like
like this, dude. If you beat a good Cavs team tonight to extend your win streak to 6 and get within like 4 games of the play-in, why not? Why not, you know, just
mhm,
lock up
yeah.
your guy?
And I heard this earlier. I was listening to Live on Pelicans. Shout out Mr. Jason. I love watching that guy. He said that the longest win streak when Willie Green was the head coach was 7, and James Borrego's at 5. So let's knock on wood. But kind of interesting to see is how times have changed and how the team is so bought in right now to James Borrego.
Dude,
Because
I can't
like
wait to watch tonight.
as much as I loved like Willie Green as a human being, he's a great dude. But
He's
like
awesome, dude.
when the Pelicans would get down like that, they would just fold and they would just completely just coast to the end of the game. Like under Willie Green, they would have lost the Rockets game. They would have lost last night. They might have lost the Trailblazers game. Like I mean, it shows the growth and the buy-in this team has right now.
Exactly. Exactly. I can't wait to watch tonight. Pels 12,
Oh,
we up, flock up. Uh, yeah, I guess you want to move on to the Who Dats? I
oh
mean,
man, the next exciting team in New Orleans. The New Orleans Saints. Obviously, you saw my TikTok on the Saints. Connor did a very good job on his Pelicans TikTok. Forgot to give you
thank you.
praise for that. Um, yeah, I mean the Saints. Everything we've said about the Pelicans is the exact same for the Saints. I mean the team is so bought in to get mathematically eliminated, and they haven't lost since then. Shows like the culture change in this organization. Now the one thing I am worried about, and this is the only worry I have, is that we mess up the draft pick because that is the jury's still out on Mickey Loomis and all that. But this draft class this
Well,
year has
what's your
looked
def like? Are like you're worried that they might go take a quarterback?
no, absolutely not. No,
Okay, good.
like an O lineman that we don't need. I think we should address the O line in free agency, not the draft.
Or maybe like second or third round. Not like
Yes,
first round. We
yes.
need to go get a skill guy.
First round, just go get best available. Literally best available, just to bring a spark to this team, a game
Mhm.
changer. A guy like Jeremiah Love would be fantastic.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Um, but even if we don't, we get a guy like Makai Lemon, or I thought about Cardell Tate, but I saw him going third overall.
Yeah. No, we're
That's
not getting
crazy.
Carnell. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I mean, he fits the Saints wide receiver mold, the Ohio State guy.
Yeah.
Um, but oh man, what did I say? Oh, shout out Mr. Producer Ryan Gaddy. He I actually like Mark Fletcher from Miami in like a late round pick. That guy
Okay,
runs
you
so
dude. Yeah,
hard.
he was feasting.
Oh my gosh, like he looks really good. I wouldn't be minded with him in like the second, third, fourth round.
Yeah, the
I
thing
don't know
is
where
like
his
we are like is so what's going on with Devin Neal?
It's a hamstring. I know that. I don't know if I think they were just being cautious, to be honest. I
Yeah.
don't know anything, but if I had to guess with him and Vele, they were just putting him on IR to be cautious going in because like this season's over. Like the Saints have a healthy expectation next year already. Like there's like legitimate people, like even the people on the broadcast were saying like this team is a few pieces away from going to win the division.
Dude,
And this
I
is a
dare I say it, I think the Saints should be favored to win the division next year.
it's not crazy to say that the Bucs will be odds on favorite just because they have so much talent. I mean, they don't look very good. Baker Mayfield is I don't know what happened to him. I mean, he was like a legit MVP candidate, and now they look terrible week in and week out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be fun to watch. But yeah, the Pelicans or sorry, Jesus, the Saints just take the best available. I think they have the eighth pick right now. You should get a guy like an Arvell Reese, Caleb Downs. I've seen fall there. Makai Lemon, Jeremiah Love. I mean, you're gonna have your pick at a top guy. This draft class is loaded, so just go get the top skill guy. That's all you like. Offense or defense.
Yeah. Um no, this I think next year the Saints are gonna have real expectations, and I can't wait because it's been a while since I've watched with
Hmm.
those real expectations. I think I know I'm gonna sound like a homer here, but I think the first thing they need to do is re-sign Chris Olave, lock him up,
Hmm.
and then go get maybe a receiver in the draft. I really do think Devon Vele is going to be part of our core moving forward. He's still
Oh yeah,
young.
and we don't know what we got with the Jalen Polk. We traded for Jalen Polk in
Yeah,
the offseason.
yeah.
I don't know what he's gonna bring.
I wouldn't like to put all my chips in on Jalen Polk,
Well,
but
right, yeah.
um, I like you said, I wouldn't mind going get a guy like Makai Lemon, just
Hmm.
bolster the receiving
Or
core.
yep, or Jordan Tyson, the
Or
guy
Jordan
that
Tyson.
from
Yeah, I
Arizona
mean the
State.
defense is already looking like nails. I mean we have a
Yeah,
top five defense the last couple of weeks in the NFL.
it's crazy. Brandon
Um,
Staley's he deserves so much praise for that.
dude, 100%. And then yeah, I mean you had no run game, and then you bring in Taysom Hill. Shout out Kellen Moore. I mean he's really that this is another thing. You can tell that they're so confident in Tyler Shuck by just the play calls. They're
Oh yeah,
giving him free reign. They have so much
He threw
trust
the
in
ball
him.
32 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw the ball 32 times in the first half. That's
Yeah.
unheard of.
Unheard of. Um, Chris Olave went for 150 yards, two touchdowns. I mean,
Shout out.
Taysom Hill balled out. I mean, literally heaven for Saints fans. and it's
Oh
it's
yeah,
it's
I
only
mean,
going up from here, really. I mean, I think the Saints went
yeah,
out.
yeah. I mean, my 7-10 pick doesn't look too bad, huh? The
Dude,
beginning of the season.
yeah.
Um, I didn't think this is how it would look. I thought it would be a bad 7-10. But
Dude, this is the best 7-10 probably could ever look.
oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, I had something to say. I completely forgot. That's on me. Put a hand up there.
That's all right.
Oh, uh, that was probably the last time we saw Cam Jordan and Taysom Hill in the dome,
Yep.
which sucks. If you saw Taysom Hill's post game interview, I mean that was pretty evident that that was his last time suiting up in the dome for the Saints.
100%.
Maybe in the NFL. If he's either retiring or he's going to play for the Broncos. I don't see any in between. Sean Payton will get his hands on him, or he's just going to go right off into the sunset. And then Cam Jordan, I mean, he might come back again next year because he's still playing at a high level, which is
He
crazy to
really
say.
is, man. It's
I
crazy.
mean,
He had
like,
back-to-back sacks.
does he have double digit on the season? I know somebody said that.
He might. He's close.
It's crazy that in year what is 15,
Something like that, yeah.
he's close to double digit sacks. And with the Saints having like some serious expectations next year. Does he come back and try and ride off in the sunset? I don't think the Saints are winning the Super Bowl next year, but maybe he thinks that. I don't know. But I guess you never know. I mean, this
Saints
year's
have a
been,
real shot to win a playoff game, I think, next year.
yeah. I mean, this is the NFL has never been more wide open. I
That's
think
yeah,
that the top team are kind of fraudulent, especially in the AFC. Um, but it'll be fun to watch next year. I'm actually so excited for next year already.
me
And the
too.
Saints, it sucks that the Saints season is going to come to an end in 2 weeks. But I'm already looking forward to next year.
100%. Also the Chris Olave 1,200 yards shout isn't looking too bad right now either.
Yeah. And I remember my whole thing was we needed to get a possession receiver, like a big guy, and we found that with Vele. And you've seen how what it's done.
Hello? I think we lost Brock there for a second. Um, Hopefully he comes back soon. Let's see. Um, I don't know what's going on here, guys. Um, I am sorry for the technical difficulties, but yeah, no, the Saints and Pelicans are up right now. Nola Sports is up. There's, I mean, Christmas came early, like Brock said in the beginning of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see y'all later. Peace.